finally doing it. I have been so reluctant, hesitant to do this. I keep overthinking it. I keep preparing. I keep going, no, this isn't right. I gotta clean the house better. I gotta look better. I gotta wait for something. Gotta wait until something's done. I got to wait till I accomplish this. I just keep coming up with excuses to start vlogging. I have wanted to do this forever, and I've never had the guts to actually get a tripod and hit record. So I'm gonna just do it. I'm unscripted, not planning anything out. The lighting is windows open. And I'm gonna do it. I don't care how dumb I look and silly that I sound. I've got to start somewhere. So, I am Luke. My name is Luke Ryberg. I am 33 years old. I was born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona. And back in 2017, my life started to get interesting. I took a spontaneous one-way flight to Sydney, Australia. And before that, I'd done really nothing impressive with my life. I was an engineer dropout. I had a shitty relationship, shitty job, and grew distant from my family. Just honestly nothing good. And then I took this random trip to Australia, and I was there for about a year. Traveled around the whole continent, met amazing people, backpackers, lived with this wonderful family, worked as an au pair, worked as a farmer, and it was amazing. And while I was there, I was like, my life has changed. I took a leap of faith, took a risk, ran out there, and I did it. And then my visa expired and I came back home. And that was 8 years ago. And I just fell back into the same old routine. I escaped from something and then I came back to the thing, like an abusive relationship. People just keep coming back to it. Now, I am trying to, of course I can't get back that 8 years of time. Do I wish I had stayed out there? Yes. And became a YouTuber at that point, became a full-time traveler? Yes, that was the plan. And I let a random morning of anxiety to take me over, and I got scared and went, oh, I made the wrong choice. I shouldn't be in Australia. I should go back home. I should be practical. I should be reasonable. I let the influence of money and capitalism and responsibility get into my head. And I want to reverse that as much as I can, or at least reverse the regret that I have. And for one, start traveling again, long-term traveling, extensive, intentional traveling that has a purpose, that has intention, and not just going on vacation. And while I am still here in Phoenix, Arizona, I want to utilize that time as best I can to save money, to travel more, to develop more skills that will allow me to make an earning while traveling, and just set myself up so that I don't sit around wasting my life in my hometown any longer. So right now I work for a very big airline in the United States, which comes with unlimited flight benefits. Not unlimited PTO, but that is giving me a massive financial opportunity incentive to travel more. It won't be long-term travel though. So what I've decided is the best way to use this time is save money, build skills, and do short-term travel for now. And on those short-term traveling, I'm going to use them as wisely as possible. Not just random vacations, but strategic. So right now, I am taking my PADI open water scuba diving class. And I'm going to use the flight benefits to fly out to the Florida Keys to do that. And then I'm going to take the STCW. It's like an ocean survival course that you take. That could get me a job working on a cruise ship or on a sailboat professionally. I would like to pursue scuba diving, go through all the PADI courses, potentially become an instructor. That could give me a job somewhere out in the world. I'm also doing my TEFL course, teaching English as a foreign language, so that I can teach English anywhere in the world. So I got that opportunity, or that skill going. And so I'm going to travel using my flight benefits and take these classes. Sailing, I will be going to Grenada in the Caribbean to take my RYA Competent Crew sailing class, so that I could potentially live on a boat and teach scuba diving, live on a boat, teach sailing, live on a boat, give people cruises, tour guide. I don't have a solid, perfect, brilliant plan. I'm kind of doing a bunch of little things so that when one opportunity doesn't show up with this skill set, I will have another skill set. And these skill sets are not just something that promises you can travel while you do it, but they are things themselves that I would enjoy, and I would have to be somewhere else, which is the mistake that I made. I came back to the US after Australia because I wanted to finish my degree. And the idea was to be a software developer so that I could work remote and be a digital nomad. And I was imagining, because I was pitched by this idea on YouTube, that I could travel the world while working behind my laptop and being a software developer and make $200,000 a year while on the beach in Bali. Well, I got the degree. I have worked in software for 10 years. I've never made that much money. And no job is remote anymore. Other people have different experiences with that. But Jesus Christ, I have never been able to get that vision that I had to actually come true. I've had flexible jobs that are hybrid and I could travel a little bit, but then what I would do is I would just end up being in random Airbnbs in San Francisco and Seattle, working while kind of remote, but then I'm just on video all the time. So the tech career did not flourish into what I had imagined it would be. So now I feel like I have lost my physical capabilities by sitting all the time. So that's one thing that this channel is going to be about is I have shoulder pain, I have hip pain, I've got a beer gut, because this profession that I picked is a lot of sitting. I feel like the screen has sucked the life out of my face. I know I've gotten older, but I feel like I looked happier when I didn't have a typing job. So I want to overcome and try to reverse the side effects of this profession. I don't want to look like an IT guy. I don't want to look like a man that sits in a cube. So I'm gonna get really fit, and that will kind of prepare me to travel the world in a lean way. Lean meaning like, I won't need to keep myself comfortable because I'm athletic, I'm fit, and I can sleep on the floor if I need to, and do more extreme, dangerous things. So yeah, that is what this channel is going to be about. I bought a Insta360. I'm gonna grab it. Bought a sweet tripod for my phone, and I have the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and I've got the Insta360 X5. So the goal is to document all of my little trips while I take all these classes. I'm gonna go into a little bit how I'm gonna kind of hack my money to save up for these trips. So it'll be a little bit about minimalism, downsizing my possessions so that I'm not physically tethered to the state of Arizona, kind of optimizing my relationships so that I am only around people that support this vision that I have, this goal that I have. Getting fit and learning these skills and traveling. And I hope that within a year, I will have enough skills, have enough health, have enough money. And the idea is I'm gonna buy a ticket to somewhere, and waiting for me there will be some kind of job. Scuba diving, sailing, teaching English, maybe software, maybe tech. I highly doubt that. I've never been able to get the freelance thing to work, but who knows? So I'm gonna try a lot of different things, see what sticks, and I want to film it as much as possible. And my goal is to film the vulnerable parts, the not be perfect. I'm not gonna edit this like a pro. It's gonna be a old school, early days YouTube style vlog of just hit record, yap away. Hopefully less talking and overthinking as I talk, and more just showing you what I'm doing. Show the fuck up, show the I don't know how to do this thing, and my improvement. So follow along. I will get better at talking to the camera. I'll get better at all this. I know the audio is probably gonna suck on this, but I am going to post it and not delete it. So that will be my first step. This is somewhat of a New Year's resolution. It is today, January 17th, 2026. So I already procrastinated 2 weeks. But here goes. So I will post another video tomorrow. And hopefully I'll have some progress to show you. Maybe I'll finish this scuba diving class by tomorrow. And maybe tomorrow I will show you my physical state and what my plan is to start getting back into shape. Well, another skill that I'm gonna learn is Muay Thai. So I'm gonna sign up for a Muay Thai class here in town, and then in about 2 or 3 months, I'm gonna fly out to Bangkok, Thailand, and take a 1 week, maybe 2 week long Muay Thai intensive boot camp training thing. It's gonna kick my ass. I've done martial arts since I was 17. And I have multiple injuries and I also have asthma, which I will probably get into that more. I have a bunch of physical ailments that will make all of these goals that I have extremely challenging. And I have to be very, very, very careful and meticulous. Not just haven't accomplished a lot of things because I'm lazy or due to a lack of willpower. I haven't lived the life that I want to live because there are legitimate medical reasons not to do the things that I want to do. My doctor would not tell me to do, or she would tell me to not do any of these things that I want to do. So that's also what this channel will be about, is overcoming those things and finding workarounds and how to make my goals possible even though there is intense medical reasons blocking me. So I will see you tomorrow.